Hey, Bill. Do I even want to know?
No, I really don't think you do. But I'll show you in a few minutes. Welcome to AMD Now Playing.
Now playing.
Welcome back to AMD Now Playing. Bill, welcome back for you.
I'm back.
Yeah, we missed you last episode. A lot of envy, jealousy on our end, having some fun on your handheld. We have an exciting episode here. We're glad to have you back, like I said. No Adit this time.
I know,
but
but he avoids me now, I feel like, for the past 2 months.
But we will be tapping him just like we tapped you last episode.
Yes.
He's got some exciting updates that you guys are probably eager to hear more about for FSR. Have a cool little bit with some friends at Carbice.
Really cool stuff.
Yeah, a new thermal solution. We'll dig more into it. Speaking of gaming, we also have some games we want to talk about.
Forza Horizon 6 just came out. That's really what Adit's doing, let's be honest.
I was like, what an episode for Adit to miss.
Yeah, I know.
Right? You didn't get to join us with Bill Alverson last time.
Yes, Bill A, yeah.
So it was me and Adit checking out a really cool bit, way over my head.
Yeah.
But I hope I retain some of that knowledge. But I'm bringing you over there. We have got some Expo updates. to talk
AMD
about.
EXPO, that's right.
Yeah.
This like your one-click memory overclocking solution.
Yeah, we'll leave it to the expert to explain it a little more. It's past my, it's above my pay grade. We'll see how your brain retains that stuff.
Not well at all.
You'll be smarter than me.
Should we go?
Yeah.
Let's check it out?
Let's get into it.
Awesome. Everybody, we are back in the lab with Bill Alverson here in Austin. As you might remember in the last episode, while I was sipping Mai Tais down on the beach in Key West, these guys were here doing cool stuff without me, but that's okay because this time I get to hang out with Bill and we talk about something that we just announced at Computex. Tell me what AMD EXPO 1.2 ULL is all about and why we should care as gamers.
So EXPO 1.2 ULL is the next evolution of EXPO, and really what it does is it takes what the community was already doing with manually tuning their RAM and brings that into the one-click profile.
What inspired you guys to look at what the community was doing and say, hey, well, why don't we just make that easier for everybody?
Everybody's not necessarily comfortable with going into the BIOS and tweaking all these settings.
You just had to basically go in the software itself and say, let's let people do this if they want to, and you set up this profile.
Yep, you can do it in the BIOS or you can do it with the Ryzen Master software.
So people can go to AMD.com, they can get Ryzen Master if you're running an AM5 CPU, one of our latest Ryzen 7000 or 9000 series. Does it matter how many sticks of RAM you have in your machine or what kind of RAM you're running or anything?
This will work with 1 stick, 2 sticks, or even 4 sticks.
I noticed that you actually have the single stick right here.
Well, these are prototype sticks, so we had to develop the profiles and test it and all that stuff, so we can actually reprogram the modules and put the new profiles on them in the lab.
That all happens here, and then you send that information back to the manufacturers?
Yeah, we produced a recipe in the lab that we tested, and then we talked to the memory vendors about that. Ultimately, it's up to them how they want to program the profile.
And this is entirely safe for anybody to use. So if you're not super comfortable using it, like I wouldn't be, just like a driver you would download, it's not scary. Go to AMD.com, download Ryzen Master, 1 click, and you've got big speeds. Thank you so much, Bill. I really appreciate it. That was a huge deep dive on a lot of stuff for AMD EXPO. I really now know how Wally felt because I don't understand a single word of what you just said. I'm a little sad we didn't get to play with liquid nitrogen. Next time?
Sure.
Awesome. See you next time.
Maybe we can poke at it now.
I think it's time to give him a call and see if he's okay.
Yeah, let's see how he's doing. I know he's got some updates for us regarding FSR, so
Yeah.
let's see how he's doing.
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
I don't know why they keep saying poor at it. I've been having a blast at home playing Forza Horizon 6 on my rig, just modifying my cars, racing with my buddies. It's been a pretty good time. The main reason why I didn't come to filming this month is I've been pretty hands-on with the FSR 4 on Arden A3 project. Technology's cool. I cannot wait for more of you to get your hands on this tech. It really makes the gaming experience that much better. Now, to give you guys a recap on the updates, let's hand it over to Jack.
As a lifelong gamer, I spent a lot of time thinking about how to push game experience forward across CPUs, GPUs, software, and games. This July, RDNA 3 players will experience FSR upscaling 4.1, delivering sharper visuals and smoother gameplay than ever before. Even without dedicated floating point AI hardware, gamers everywhere will be able to enjoy the benefits of machine learning upscaling on their Radeon 7000 series. The result is FSR upscaling 4.1 on RDNA 3. Bring machine learning upscaling to more players without compromising quality or performance. FSR upscaling 4.1 on RDNA 3 will be ready out of the box for Radeon 7000 series players in over 300 supported games at launch.
Wally, My favorite segment. We're just going to talk about video games for a little bit. Obviously, you saw when I was in Florida, I was playing Diablo IV. Still am. I am level 15. Don't grow old, kids. You'll never have time to play games.
Also playing Diablo IV, loving the Lord of Hatred expansion, the DLC, all that stuff is great. Outside of that, I'm playing World of Warcraft Midnight.
It's
loving
good.
the expansion. Every time we get a new expansion, I always come back. I'm a diehard WoW fan. I've been playing since vanilla, since like 2004.
We were like 12 in 2004. Still playing it, that's fine.
Listen, yeah, it's great though. But yeah, no, I love it. I'm playing a hunter. Just really enjoying the content there. I'm loving like mythic dungeons and all that stuff.
There is another title that we have to talk about since he's not here. Adit is a huge car nerd. Forza Horizon 6. Forza Motorsport is your sim game. F1 is a sim game. Gran Turismo is a sim game. Forza Horizon, it's like a massive open world car driving fantasy game. But if you want to treat it like a sim, do actual street races, or if you want to do like stunt racing and off-road racing, you can do that. Like Adit's probably sitting at home right now, not working.
Yeah, cut to Adit right now. What's he doing? All right, Bill, I'm super hyped for Forza. I think you've kind of motivated me. I really think I'm gonna jump in that sim rig.
You go
Give it
do
a little bit
that.
of time.
You go do that. We'll take care of things here because now we've got a word from our partners.
Are you tired of the thermal mess? Sick of playing chemist every time you want to upgrade your rig?
Always.
Look at this disaster!
There's gotta be a better way.
Stop the struggle. Introducing the Carbice Ice Pad. This isn't just a pad, it's nanotechnology used in actual satellites.
Whoa, like in space.
While the other guys are stuck in the muck, you're using a vertical forest of aligned carbon nanotubes to pull heat away from your chip at warp speed.
Heat.
No more reapplication. This is rated for your system's entire lifetime. No dry up and zero mess.
I need these for my underwear.
This is a performance that actually improves over time, like a well-aged wine, with 200 watts per meter Kelvin in plain thermal conductivity. That means quieter sessions. No thermal throttling and stable FPS, even under the heaviest loads.
That was easy.
Don't let your hardware get bogged down by messy thermal compound. Get the space for reliability of carbon nanotubes. Carbice Ice Pad, because your PC deserves better than a science project gone wrong.
Well, that wraps this episode of AMD Now Playing. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bill, this was a pretty fun episode.
Good episode.
Yeah, Adit wasn't here. Sorry, Adit, but
It's always better without Adit. Kidding. Kidding wherever he is.
shots fired.
Big shout out to Carbice, letting me get messy for this.
This makes sense now.
Yeah, it makes so much more sense. I honestly think that might be one of the coolest innovations in building a PC that we've seen in a long time.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm hoping I get my hands on one.
Yeah,
Or
absolutely.
a couple. Well, very cool, yeah. Much love to Carbice.
Yeah, check out the link below. You can learn more about them, find out when they're going to be available for everybody, hopefully soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on our socials down below.
Also, don't forget we have AMDgaming.com. Also, we have the AMD Gaming Discord server. Keep the conversation going. We want to know what you're playing. Show us a picture of your rig. We love to learn all things about it.
Ask questions so we can answer them here.
So we can ask from here. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. And
We'll see you again next time.